Hello, thank you for joining me for another shave. Today's shave, I'm going to be doing a tribute shave to the 80th anniversary of D-Day in Europe when the troops landed in Normandy. Now, as you can see by the thumbnail, I actually have quite a few razors here. I've got some Gillette contract techs that are from that era. This one I painted the handle. Would have been gold with a black handle. This one I have not touched. I just cleaned it and that was it. I've got a feather blade with that. I may use half of the face with this. And I've also got my Gem Junior G3 military set. And this was a World War II razor. These were issued to the armed forces. I have the case here. I lost my blade thing that said for U.S. Armed Forces use. That's what the blades, and those were carbon steel blades. It's somewhere in all my shaving stuff. I took it out because this case has a stink to it. I think whoever soldier had this had the gun oil on the blade and it soaked into the, it stinks. I've got a piece of paper towel, paper towel in there so the head doesn't get the stink to it. But this is Bakelite, and this is something that could have, seen service on that side of the, D-Day, the theater. You never know with that kind of stuff, but it dates from that time point. And I've got a Gem PFE coated stainless blade in that. And in fact, I will load that up right now, and I'll load up the Gillette while I'm talking. Now, in my family, I only have one individual. My great uncle, I know that he was at D-Day, and that's my dad's, that's my grandmother's brother. And I don't know what his role was, but I do know he was in the 82nd Airborne, and he was at D-Day. He passed in 2016, so he's been gone for some time. So I got a blade loaded up in that, and the Gem Junior, and with a 3-piece. I'll use this one. This was my first Gillette tech. So I know my grandmother told me he was at D-Day. And he was in the 82nd Airborne. I don't know what regiment and all that, or what, she passed away last year, and I just asked her a long time ago if we had any if any of her brothers had served in World War II. There's the feather loaded up in that. And she said he was in the 82nd, he was at D-Day, and that's it. So, alright, use the DS Cosmetics synthetic, because I got a new cream to review, which is the Barbasol 1990 Classic Shaving Cream. Now this has a very citrus smell to it, and I went down to all my aftershaves, and the one that came close to actually pairing with it is the Aqua Velva Classic Ice Blue. This is decanted into an Avon glass bottle. I don't know what was in this, but I washed it out good, and good for Aqua Velva. And I've got Dickinson's Witch-hazel for the post shave. So let's get going with a shave here. My other grandfather, my mom's dad, he was in World War II as well. He was in the 1st Infantry Division, but he actually got very sick when early on, when they were still in the States, and he actually got medically discharged. He got bit by a spider. That's what I was told with that. I'm going to use, I don't know, about the size of a almond. Since the last time I made a shave video, that's what I got on the face. I'm going to try this stuff and see how it goes. And then my dad's dad, my grandfather, we don't know what he did in World War II, because his records were burned in the fire in Washington, D.C. I do have a picture of him in his uniform, and he's got a tank destroyer emblem on. And some of the things that I was given by my uncle was this occupation coin. This is a from 1944 as well, so it fits in with the shave. It's a centavo from the Philippines. Then it says United States of America, Philippines, 1 centavo. So I don't know what he did during World War II. He never talked about it with anybody. But his uniform, he had that, you know, the different theaters. It looks like the Pacific or the service one. I'm not sure because it's black and white. He's got that tank destroyer emblems, and he was just a private. This stuff does not seem to be lathering very well, but I'll keep putting water to it. No, this stuff doesn't seem to be lathering at all. Maybe it's a brushless shave cream. If I can't lather it with a synthetic, there's something wrong. It's slick, so I'll try it like this. There's no lather. Let me look at the instructions here. Aloe, coconut oil, hot cloth. Yeah, it says a thin layer, add water as needed. Shave is normal, so doesn't say anything about a brush. Yeah, it's not doing anything, so. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Do this side of the face with the Contract Tech. And do the other side with the G3. Alright. Oh, wrong razor. There ain't no blade in there. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a brushless cream. It works pretty good. So now there's not many D-Day veterans that are left with us. And out of that generation, there's not a lot. There's none in my family. With both my grandmothers passing last year. Okay, other side, Jem Jr. This stuff's clogging up the razor pretty good. Sorry guys, I gotta run the water. I know some of you don't like it. Alright, let me try this again. Take an almond size. Whoa, I grabbed, the brush is slick. Let me rinse out the brush. And try a dry brush. No, this stuff doesn't lather at all. No, nothing. Even try a little bit here and no. Nothing. Almost put the so nothing with that. All right, side grain. So that's a disappointment to me. In the terms that it doesn't lather. In the terms of slickness, it's pretty slick. It's slicker than Cremo. And there's speaking of techs, there's the pre-war, which looks just like this. It's a fat handle tech that's nickel plated. There's this, a contract. Then there's, I have a contract tech, the civilian one, that's got a cast handle, and it's gold plated. I just haven't done a shave with this in a long time. It's a good shaver. It really needs to be replated. It's down to the copper. And the top cap on this is copper. The base plate is brass. The handle, I have no idea. Maybe it's probably brass. Okay. Gem Junior on this side. And with these Gem Juniors, there's your angle. Right there. Flat against the face. So, to the veterans that are still out there, I don't know, probably not a lot left that watch, or they watch YouTube, you know, technology-wise, of World War II. Thank you for your service. And a lot of us would be in a lot different situation if sacrifices were made, and same goes with all the other veterans. I'm giving a slight edge to right now on this pass to the Gem Junior. I'm just applying the stuff what's left in the brush. I'm not going to waste it. Yeah, I'll just put more on the face. Got a nice, pleasant citrus smell. I hope it washes off easy. Okay, against the grain, last pass. And a Gem Junior. Well, got one cut. Oh yeah, I'm giving that. This is a little bit more aggressive than that Tech. Yeah, I'll keep going with it. Might as well. I just need a little touch up right here. There. Alright, let me rinse off the face. Get the septic out. See how this stuff rinses off. But if I didn't mention it, this stuff's about $5. It's about, what was it, $5.50 with New York tax. So I'm kind of disappointed it don't lather. Oh boy, got it on my glasses. Alright, Mr. Septic. That's a good one. No, it rinsed off just fine. Rinse that. Dickinson's Witch-hazel. Got a little irritation on this side. This side, nothing. And lastly, Aqua Velva Classic Ice Blue. 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 drops. Very nice. Nice shave. Only one cut. Really can't complain about that. Great shave. This stuff, I don't know. It's got good slickness, but I don't like the fact that it doesn't lather. I thought this being a Barbasol, it would lather, but Barbasol also had brushless cream, shaving cream, so maybe that's what this is trying to, mimic. Scent's very good though, and it matches perfectly with Aqua Velva Classic Ice Blue. As for the razors, the Contract Tech shaves good. It's just like pre-war Tech. It's just different, format. They were trying to make these cheaper for World War II. I've got a couple of these. They're great shavers. Razor Emporium, I know, does, the top cap's brass or copper. I said that, I think, and then the handle, I don't know. I think it's maybe not brass, but they can be powder coated, and then all this is plated. Yeah, you can get these inexpensive off of eBay, antique shops. None of mine have the cases though. And then as for the Gem Junior G3 set, you can get just the Gem Junior like this. There's also a version of this I forgot to mention earlier in the video that does have a Zamac or pop metal handle. I would prefer this one with the Bakelite early plastic, and get it with the case. They did make these for civilians as well. They just won't have for armed forces with them blades that are in there, and they come in a cardboard sleeve. Gem 1912 shaves excellent. Get yourself some blades. Find one of these for a good price on eBay, and you got yourself a nice shave setup. So 80th anniversary of D-Day. Yeah, I want to thank all the veterans out there, World War II, and all the way to the modern day. If it wasn't for a lot of them sacrifices on D-Day, things may have been a little different than it is now. It's kind of a turning point to me. I'm a student of history. I like history, and when I was younger, in my teens, I was very big into World War II, and so yeah, definitely. And it's yeah, it was quite an operation, and 80th year of it. Wow, I remember seeing watching some of the videos of the they had of the anniversaries, and it'd be interesting to see some of the footage from this year. So, all right, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please put them down below. You can always get a hold of me at cdandvt802@gmail.com, or Badger and Blade, or Toast 3. But remember, Toast 3 is single edge only, none of these unmentionables. And yeah, I'll revisit this at some point. And so yeah, all right, thanks for watching. Take care out there, and happy shaves.